All right, you guys, today I'm going to teach you how to log in to the website Learning Ally. This is a great website that you're going to have to use in this book club unit to stay caught up with the weekly readings, just in the event that you don't get your reading done at school. So Learning Ally is a website that our district is lucky to have because it's just basically a giant library of digital and audio versions of books. And so all 4 of the book club books that I'm offering in this unit are available on Learning Ally. Now, Miss Crispin's class, you guys already have learned how to log into Learning Ally, but in the event that you forget, I am going to walk through again how to get yourselves logged in. In the other 2 classes, guys, make sure you're following these directions closely to not only get yourself logged in, possibly for some of you the first time, but get your book downloaded. So I'm going to start by going to Google. And when I'm at the Google screen, the first thing I'm going to do is type in Learning Ally, spelled like this. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to click the Enter button. And that's going to pop up for us a website, Learning Ally Audiobooks. And so you're going to click this link. And you know you're in the right place if your home screen looks like this. Now, we have been given access to this website through the school district, and so you actually do not have individual usernames and passwords for this website. Instead, it already has you linked via Google Classroom to this website, and so you're actually going to log in through our school district instead of through a username and password. Let me show you how that's going to work. Again, make sure that you're logging in just like this, or you run the risk of logging in incorrectly and then you won't have access. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the top corner, you're going to click login, and it will pop up a screen like this that says member login. Now remember what I just said, you don't have a username or password, so you're not typing in your school username or your school password into this website. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bottom of this box where it says log in through your school or district. And you're going to click that. And that's going to pop up a new box that allows you to search for your school or district. Now, we are not searching for Hayes Intermediate School. Because remember, as I said earlier, we have accounts through the school district, not necessarily through the school. So we're actually going to be looking for Southwestern City Schools here. So the best way to find us quickly is to type the word South and then a dash, which is going to immediately pop up our school district, Southwestern City SD in Grove City, Ohio. So again, just typing in South dash to get to Southwestern City School District. And then you're going to click that school district and then the button continue. Now, for this student who I'm using as an example, she already has an account for Learning Ally that was set up by her teacher from previous years. For you, you might not get immediately to this screen. Instead, what might happen is that it will show you your email address and you have to click that and keep clicking continue until it brings you to this screen. So you will know that you are in the right place when you have a screen that has your first name and says bookshelf. Now, as you can see, this student, Brooklyn, she already has 4 recommended books available to her right here. And so if she's interested in any of those books, all she has to do is click this button here with the arrow, and it will immediately begin downloading for her. So now this book is ready and available for her to read, and it is listed in her My Books area. So for the sake of us, for our book clubs, I'm going to have her download all 4 of the book club books because right now we don't know what book club Brooklyn is going to be in. So in order to do this, I'm going to go up into the corner and click the button that says Browse. And that's going to bring me to the digital library. And I'm going to search for some of the books that are available with book club. So I'm going to start with Percy Jackson and The Lightning Thief. And I could see that the book is available on this website right here. So I'm going to click it. And then once it brings up this page for me, I'm actually going to click two things. I'm going to click Read Later, which is going to add the book to our bookshelf. And then I'm also going to click Read Now so that the book can be downloaded. So as you see, it does like a little chime when it starts downloading and then when it finishes downloading. So we've got that taken care of. So I'm going to exit out of here and I'm going to go for the next book. And I'm going to do the Red Pyramid. And as you can see, here's the Red Pyramid. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to click Read Later to add to my bookshelf, and then Read Now to get it downloaded. And I'm going to do that for all the books really quick. The Storm Runner. Read Later, Read Now. And then lastly, the Trials of Apollo. And so myself and Miss Crispin's class realized that when we typed in the Trials of Apollo, it wasn't popping up for us. So what we typed in instead is the version of the book, which is book 1, called The Hidden Oracle. So that's at the bottom of the book, book 1, The Hidden Oracle. And so here it is. Again, I'm going to click it, Read Later, and then Read Now. All right, so it'll finish downloading once these technical issues are over. And so from there, now that I have downloaded all of the books I want, if I go back to my bookshelf up in the corner, all of the books will be available here. So it's taking a little bit long right now to download, but usually it takes under 30 seconds for these books to download themselves. So now that we have the book, we can at least use Percy Jackson as an example. Now that we have the books available, you will know that it is ready to be listened to if it has this play button in the center. So I'm going to click this button to play it. And I'll pause it for a second here. And what you're going to have here is a digital copy of the text. So at the top, it'll tell you the name of the book, it'll give you the page number, and then it is going to read the text to you so that you could follow along with it. And you're going to notice what it's reading to you because it will highlight in yellow. So let's just get a little part here so you can see how it looks. So as you can see, it pops up the yellow highlight to show you exactly where it's reading. So you can either follow along here or you can just be listening and following along in the physical copy of the book that you'll have in the classroom. Now, let's say we're a couple weeks into book club and you are on chapter 12. Well, what you could do is you can go over to the table of contents here at the bottom and it'll list all of the chapters for you so that you can go immediately to whatever chapter, you're on. So if I want to go to chapter 12, I'm going to click chapter 12 and it's going to start chapter 12 for me right at the beginning. Now, if I haven't started chapter 12 at the beginning, if I've already read some of chapter 12 and I need to go in and find, the specific spot that I left off reading, I'm going to look for that on here. And then once I find the spot that I left off on, I can just click that line and it'll start from there. So as you can see, you can look up the chapter, you can look up the line, you can even go to this section here that says pages, and it will let you select the exact page that you're on. So by the end of this week, most of us are reading around 60 pages. And so today, obviously, I'm going to start in pages 1 through 9, but I just choose the page that I've left off on and go from there. So again, this is a great website for you to not only be using in class if you want to listen to audio, but also during BCO or outside of class if you are trying to keep up with your weekly assigned reading. All right, let me get out of here. So guys, today, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is go up, get your book club book. It will have your name on it. It is listed by classes. So it's first block kids are listed first on the Post-it note on the book. Second block kids are listed second. Third block kids are listed third. So you'll grab your copy of the book, and then as long as you're set up with Learning Ally, or even if you don't want to use Learning Ally today, I am going to ask you to get started reading your book. No jots need to be taken. We're just kind of getting in and getting our feet wet with the book a little bit. And then tomorrow we'll talk more in detail on how to keep track of our pages. So good luck today, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.